Hello, and welcome into this Roulette Rivals 6 match between Linux Penguin and ScriptDesk. I'm joined by Papalevi, also known as Eli, which I will be calling him for the rest of the stream.
Yeah, hello. Well, welcome. No, not welcome. Thanks for having me, is what I meant to say.
so it's all right. Welcome and thanks for having me. That's what we're saying to you, chat. So yeah, spin is going to be live in 10 seconds. We're going to have Eli read it out for us, and we'll get going.
Yeah, so it's arriving now. And for Athena Savalas, which is the only target, we have explosive weapon as job applicant. So yeah, there's nothing really to it. It's a fairly easy spin, in quotation mark, because we're not playing, obviously.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Uh,
It's always easy to say like, "Oh, well this is so simple," when
yeah,
you get to just play through it in your head. But
yeah. I
then
mean,
we
it says explosive weapon, so they can just bring in a breacher.
they can. It doesn't need to be a loud explosive weapon.
And the job applicant is technically free.
He is because he's isolated in that bathroom already. So yeah, that should be pretty straightforward to do. So we'll see how they get into this. Linux is giving us a little bit of loading. Had a bit of a stream crash earlier before we went officially live. So hopefully that stuff sorts it out soon.
He is buffering for me,
Yeah, he's
if I'm
starting to
being
do the
honest.
infinite flicker for me.
And
So
now it's saying it's not available. He's offline again.
all right, well I'll ping him in the chat. Linux, you may have crashed again.
So meanwhile, we see that what's his name? Script is going for the speedrun strat, where he starts as security and gets the first backup data disk secured.
Yes, and
And
we saw
he,
him do this yesterday in his match against Amin. This was his map pick, so he's already fairly practiced with this. Um, Looks like he's gonna opt to go for the 3 separate data disks. Oh, Script. This is a show of good sportsmanship. Script has
yeah,
paused until Linux has come back online.
yeah, that's real nice of Script. So he is technically live again, but
Yeah, we're
it's just
just
the
waiting on him to update,
yeah.
and we'll be good to go. And hopefully this doesn't continue. Technical issues being what they are.
I mean, Linux always have some kind of technical issues. That's quite unfortunate. Either his stream crashes, his game crashes, or he gets disconnected and reconnects to the IOI servers. He's not a lucky fella.
Yes, it's Linux Penguin, not Lucky Penguin. Okay, he does
Okay,
look like he's come back up.
yeah, and it seems like he's by the job applicant.
Okay, awesome. And Linux is given the unpause go ahead. Yeah, they're basically both in the exact same spot right now.
Yeah, and they're both having the disguise now. Oh, and
Oh,
Linux just checking the closets to see if there's enough space.
you'd
Always good
love
to
to see
double
it.
check.
Oh, the amount of times 47
Uh,
has been cat-like and climbed into a box.
Scooby Wizard, it's best that they started as security because then they could easily get the first backup data disk.
Off of Perez.
Yeah,
So yeah, so that's a strat that we often see. Very few people going to go for the actual like bank vault heist to get the data core, and everybody just opts to go for the individual disks. This is another one that Script is doing. Oh, he gets a big whoosh there, but he does manage to get away.
yeah, he's peekabooed him, so he needs to wait for him to finish investigating. Oh, he's walking all the way
Oh,
down.
I mean this might
Nice.
actually be just fine. Getting some more buffer from Linux. Oh no, I think his
Yeah,
stream has gone down again.
it's the flickering.
I'll pop another message in the chat.
Second backup data disk is secured. Just one to go, 47.
Can he dodge the camera? Yes, he could. Very nice.
I don't really feel comfortable with this.
It's just a job, you know?
No, Wayne. The job is what?
Not entirely sure what script is going for right here.
I think, okay, he's ripped.
Oh,
I think he
yeah.
was trying to go into the office from that side
Oh, I see. I see. Interesting.
because he didn't have a pistol to shoot the camera.
Because he opted to bring in the dart.
Yeah. That's where Linux had an advantage because he went to the security room and disabled the cameras.
Yes.
The data
Okay.
should be behind that large steel
So Linux is up in Athena's office. Script, we're probably going to see the same thing from Script here, getting the data core or the data backup disk from Perez, and then continuing all the way through here. And wow, Linux is set up in a pretty good spot. Working on the isolation now of Athena.
Oh, and that's quite
Oh.
unfortunate from script.
Alright, that's one guard in Athena's office that's knocked out. Did we see what they brought in? Okay, so it looks like Script is
No,
bringing in the breacher.
for Linux, we didn't see much actually.
Okay, he also has a breacher. I saw it in his inventory there. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
are we going to see some Athena peekaboos or?
I don't know. It seems like he's opting to clear out all of the guards. Then he should only have
Yeah.
Athena's guard to deal with. And he can knock that guard out in front of Athena.
That's the first backup.
Yeah, and it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. Oh, the guard
Oh,
didn't
okay,
come
and he.
forward enough. It's okay. He should be
Yeah.
able to get him on the spin here.
No, but it might. Yeah, Athena's gone. He might have to, or he needs to wait for her now.
Yeah, wait for her
Okay,
to come back.
she's coming inside again.
Yeah, luckily her loop is fairly short. So even if you miss her on one, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so there's two guards left. I miscounted before.
No, isn't there only one guard left?
It is just the one. You're right. I'm sorry. The outline that he just walked by. That was my mistake. Okay.
Okay, and he's got Athena down, so.
That's the isolation. Now he just gives her a
But
nice
he's
little pillow.
red.
He is
Oh, and
because she
that
saw the body,
yeah.
I think, when she went down.
Yeah.
But now he's back to green guns. He's got the second data disk. Looks like he's opting to get the key card to exit more easily. And I believe the timing works out so that he should be able to get the final data disk from this office. Yeah. And now he's just got to get this counter shot without being spotted.
And this should be the
Down
third
he
data
goes.
that's secured.
That's the third data
Yeah.
disk. Now he just has to get to the exit, which is literally right downstairs. And he should be out.
Yeah. And he did pick up the CEO exit.
Yep.
Very nice.
Okay,
That's a
we'll wait
GG.
for confirmation, but I think that's a GG to Linux.
And very quick as well.
Very quick. That was very well
Yeah.
done. And there's a confirmation from our admin, Frody. And yeah, first map goes to Linux. Okay, so Script obviously had a strong start. And then just unfortunately, just a couple of rips resets them, and Linux is able to continue his run all the way through and still get it. So well done to both players there. That one was pretty close. As fast as that one was, that was very, very close.
was indeed. But generally, New York seems to be a very fast map.
It is a single
Uh,
target. It's fairly easy to navigate no matter which disguise you have. There's routes to kind of go either which way, and of course the speedy strat of grabbing the 3 different data discs rather than doing the heist. Like yeah, we definitely see
Yeah.
some fast spins.
And GG's to the Linux believers.
Yes, absolutely. Posted another prediction in the chat, so get your predictions in.
Maybe Script will take home this one and we'll see a decider because Linux took home his map.
Yeah,
So
that is I believe Buff Guy's plan. He picked Linux for Script's pick, and he said he's picking Script's pick for Linux's pick, or he's picking Script for Linux's pick. So yeah, so maybe this is all just a ploy to get Buff Guy some nice G monies.
yeah. And the band maps are Bangkok and Dartmoor, so we will not see
We'll
those.
not see those in the decider.
No. And Urban is in the chat. Very nice.
Let's get your predictions in. I'll try and remember to close them right before the spin is live. And I'll read that out once we get there. So get your predictions in the chat as far as what do you guys want to see? What do you guys think the kill conditions are going to be? Disguises, whatever's going on.
I am actually hoping to see some of those unique drivers.
Okay. Yeah, that always throws a
They're not
wrench in things.
unique, but you know what I mean. Those
Yeah.
weird drivers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing like a Pale Rider. I think that'd be...
No, but that's a free disguise. I meant like
is,
some of the other drivers.
Yeah. Yeah, the drivers always throw like a wrench in the cog because they aren't necessarily always the easiest to grab.
If I'm being completely honest, I don't know how to isolate them
Yeah,
because they're in such a crowded area.
yeah, unless I have to use them for like a roulette spin myself, I never would opt for that. It doesn't make sense unless you're actively going to accomplish something. Linux Penguin treating us to a briefing here.
His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not
Bring in
only
some of the
a
audio for that.
fiercely competitive race car driver with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers.
Is Bobby falling object legit? I don't know.
I can check if it's banned or not.
Yeah.
Because I don't recall it being banned.
New
Nope,
England
it's
Patriot
not banned.
says it is legit.
Fire is banned for Robert, and falling object is banned for Sierra.
Okay.
That the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a... It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clan...
It's Shark for him. Can it be Shark or that Swordfish?
With Kronstadt Industries on, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to...
I mean, if it's a falling object, then yeah.
Yeah, I think that the Shark would be the easiest one to set up, but I'm not sure.
and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence.
Alright, spin's gonna be live here in about 16 seconds. And then we'll get going on our second map. Let's see if Script can take us to a decider or if Linux can close it out. Okay, so spin is live. That's Sierra Knox with a kitchen knife, or disguised as the race coordinator, and Robert Knox with a shotgun, while disguised as the waiter. Now, the shotgun can be silenced, so I'm guessing that we'll opt to see both players smuggle in a silenced shotgun, because there isn't one that you can get on the map. Yeah, and then I guess we're gonna see how they go about isolating Robert Knox.
I would bet a lot of money that they will use the laptop lore
Oh,
and
that makes sense.
the sugar isolation for Sierra.
Okay, now
That's
walk me
just
through
my
the
2
sugar
cents.
isolation because I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, so you go to the backstage area of or just right there. There's a sugar where Linux
Okay.
started. Then you walk into Sierra's garage, and you pick up a disguise. Then you put the sugar in her car. And then
Right.
you switch to a trespassing disguise and peekaboo her into a room where no one else will ever walk in.
Okay. Okay, awesome.
That's like the standard isolation for Sierra Knox.
It seems like a good idea, especially with, otherwise you have to end the race.
You
And get
you
to her
you kinda
otherwise.
you kinda end the race by doing the sugar thing,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, uh, yeah, you technically end the race because mostly wins by that. But because you are so close, then you can easily peekaboo her. If you do some of the other strats, you really have to rush it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, getting a little bit
And
of replanning from Linux.
yeah, and we just saw that he has the snail. Maybe he's going for some pay-to-win strats.
Maybe they are the new meta. Oh,
Oh,
that was very close. I don't know how he
yeah,
got away
that
from that.
exactly. I thought he would have been spotted.
I thought that was full for a full 2 seconds. But well recovered. And he doesn't let it rattle him as he seems to be continuing on his journey. He has his kitchen knife. Looks like he's
Yeah,
opting to go take care of Robert here.
See that red
yeah,
car?
that seems like a good idea because he has the disguise,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
and
and if he's going for the laptop lure here.
yeah, and while he's and there's an exit right next to Sierra, the medic one. So,
Trying to
console
hit that.
aiming.
Yeah, trying to hit that with a controller, I'm guessing, is not as simple. And meanwhile, Script also has the kitchen knife.
Very nice,
Ooh.
very nice. The door won't open for Linux.
This is, there it goes.
Finally, pay to win strat. Nice.
Okay, good. He hits both of them.
So,
Script
they're
trying to
going
get.
for two completely different strats.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking out the targets in different orders.
And Script looks like he's pretty close to getting Robert here.
Yeah.
Most likely to see him knock out Robert's guard in this room. Little bump delay.
You shouldn't doubt chat. Everything is easy for them.
That's true. Okay, dragging him back into this room to do the kill shot.
Nice. Kill done.
Knox down.
Kill done, and he gets himself a nice disguise to be able to move a little bit more freely around the level.
So this is the sugar strats, as you can see from Linux.
And we should see the same thing from Script. He also grabbed the sugar.
Yeah. I mean, another thing you could do is you could also use the laptop if you really wanted, but this much more safe.
Yeah. Oh, Sierra won't be happy with that.
No. So now what's going to happen? He's switching his disguise to the trespassing one.
And he's gonna peekaboo Sierra over.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like he's doing it for some reason.
Does he? Oh, okay. He's opting for a coin lure.
I've never seen
Interesting.
that.
I mean, around this corner, you should be able to get away with.
I understood from the briefing earlier that we just must octane booster, huh?
Ooh, almost
Oh,
missed her there.
script. And script was almost being spotted.
Yeah, that's it. He's had some big whooshes.
Yeah.
Okay. Lennox has Sierra isolated. Now it's just a matter of chucking the kitchen knife. That's job done. That's race coordinator kitchen knife done for Sierra.
Yeah, and
The race is over.
Okay, so script not
Script-
going for the sugar thing, but ending the race.
yeah, that's going to be tough because he really needs to rush it
Yeah.
in order to make it. Otherwise, I'm not sure how he's going to do it.
Does he have the race coordinator disguise? Even.
No, he doesn't, but he can always KO her and get that.
That's true. I don't know why I'm thinking of this so out of order. Yeah.
But I'm 70% sure he's not going to make it. He needs to isolate her in a different way.
Meanwhile, Lennox has grabbed the waiter disguise, making his way over to Robert. And he's got his agency pickup, so he's got his shotgun as well.
Yeah, and the correct disguise.
Looks like he's just living in Hitman mode, just to make sure that he doesn't run into any enforcers, which is a safe bet when you're wandering around the track in Miami.
Yeah, they're both using the black and white filter. Yeah, as expected, the Sierra is long gone now.
Okay. So he was most likely going to isolate her in her like in the garage, but now it seems like he's gonna have to come up with a different plan.
Yeah, or maybe this was his plan all along.
He does seem to be backtracking a bit, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's enough speculation from me. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Linux also had problems shooting the laptop with his controller, so he did the same thing as Grip did.
It's a safer bet, and Robert is on this upper floor, so hopefully it'll be a shorter path for him anyway.
Who's breaking stuff?
Okay, don't knock him out.
Why me?
Don't knock him out here, Script. Yeah, he knew
He
about
saw,
the other.
yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh no. Okay, he's
Uh,
there's a lot of stuff going
okay,
on.
he's in the green. Nice.
Both targets
Linux seems to be taking this home. I don't want to jinx it, but
Right. I mean, he's just got to get to the helicopter exit at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst time to buffer right now. Okay, good. Came back. Oh man, this is gonna be such a. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh no. Oh no, that's
I mean-
an unfortunate trip, and that's a GG for Linux.
It is
Very quick match.
very quick and good on Lennox for the order. I think that the order is really what helped him out there. Still strong showing from both players. I mean, a couple of rips here and there really changed the outcome for Script. But we've got admin confirmation, so this match will go to Linux 4-0. So congratulations to Linux on that one. But impressive runs from both. That could have gone either way on both maps. So
Yeah.
Very, very cool. All right, let's take a look at our brackets and see how this shapes them up. All right, let me make sure that there's actually audio on this one. Looks like it. That's good. Okay, this was in the console bracket, so we'll go and take a look at this. We see here in round 2, match 19, I believe that is. Linux Penguin is moving on to play. It's the Alex. And ScriptDesk is going to be relegated to the lower brackets, where he will face undecided. It hasn't been decided yet, but
It will be,
go ahead.
yeah, it will be the winner of Foxy and the winner and the loser of T-North or
T-North.
Fopper.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that should be an interesting one. Yeah. Do check out hitmaps.com to see more of this stuff. We'll take a look at the upcoming matches. So, if you enjoyed this cast, by gum, have we got a surprise for you. In about an hour and a half, me and Eli are going to do another cast between Rommel of the Far East and Getro. So do come on back. It's the same bad channel, same bad time, but not really. It's in a couple hours. But do come back for that, and then as well later on this evening, another right here on the channel with T-Nort as well. Eli, do you have anything to say to the lovely people before we leave them to their devices?
No, I mean, if maybe the next match will have a longer Miami, but yeah.
maybe we'll see.
But I want to say thank you for having me, and thanks to the chat for being here as always.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks so much for coming out. Who shall we go and raid, everyone? We've got ScriptDesk. I don't know if he's still streaming or if he's just finishing up. And we also have Drago on my list of Hitman players who are live. Does anybody have anybody else that they feel like suggesting?
We could rate Gunther or Mation.
We could.
Yeah.
I heard he's the greatest. Let's give Drago a raid. We'll send everybody over his way. And yeah, that's I think that's all that we got for you. So thank you guys so much for coming out. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next match.
Yeah, we'll catch you in 1.5 hours.
See you.
Bye.